Welcome to this episode of the Hunting Down Adventure YouTube channel. Today we're doing a review on the Grandfors Bruks small forest axe. So this is the Grandfors Bruks small forest axe. It has a head weight of 1 1/4 pounds and an overall handle length of 19 inches. At the bottom it has a lanyard hole and it's got straight grain. It's a hickory handle stamped with their logo. On the head it comes with a leather sheath. You unbutton it and you have your axe head. On this side it has their markings, and on this side it has the person who initials who made it and their stamp. These axes are handmade in Sweden and they're very nice. When you purchase your Gransfors Bruks axe, you'll receive an axe book, and in the axe book it'll go over that it has a 20-year warranty. It'll go over each initial of the person who made it. And then it'll just go over a little bit of how they make their axes, which axe is best for you, how to use them, part of their shops, then another how to use it. Then what each axe is best suited for. How to take care of your axe. How to sharpen it. How to which grind's the best for each axe. And then your warranty card. So we are now going to get to testing this, and I'm going to go over a few quick things. What I think a good axe should be before we start testing is one that's light enough that it don't weigh you down. Like this one's light enough where it don't weigh you down. I think it's under 1.5 pounds like total weight. One that's not extremely long, one that you can use one or two-handed, can chop through good hardwood without dueling, and can make tent stakes, carve with it, and keep a good edge. So we're going to now test it and see how it does in those standards. So first off, we're going to chop through this knot here. This is the hardest piece of the wood you can chop through, and we're going to see how good it goes through it. So you can see after chopping that it hasn't lost any edge retention. Like there's no chipping, nothing going on. Just shows how tough these are made. So the log we chopped on was a old dry dead piece of maple with a knot in it. So it's really hard to begin with. So the knot made it even harder. So now that we've shown that it can chop through just a good sized diameter log. We're now gonna see about chopping one-handed and then making a spike and carving with it. There we go. One-handed chop. Now it's more fatiguing this way versus the two hands, but even so, you can still do it. Now we're gonna go on the splitting. Attempt to split the wood. So splitting it, we're gonna chop right here down the middle, but away from us so that way if it slips it won't hit us. See, there's your good point. Well, let's try it this way. Split it again. Gonna split it one more time down this way. Now what we're gonna do is chisel these down to a point. So what about just plain old carving with it? Will it carve? Yeah, it carves pretty good. Hey? Carves pretty good. Now we're gonna see how it does more like de-limbing with a smaller branch. So we're gonna see how many chops it takes to get through this compared to that big one. So now that we've thoroughly tested the axe and all its capability needs to be tested, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about it. So, truth be told, these axes aren't cheap. They're like 175 I got mine for. But they're worth it. They may be expensive, but they're worth it. They're built to last. Like, where else can you get a hand forged axe for that much? That's really built to last. That'll last you a lifetime. You know? See, but one that's like, they make variants of it. They make one that's shorter than this. That's a hatchet. They make this. And then one that has about 5 inches more onto it to make a full-size axe. But this is the one right there in the middle, like the sweet spot. You can use this to chop with one hand or two. You can use this to carve, or you can use it to hammer in your tent stakes. Just a nice all-around axe to throw in a pack to use. It just makes an all-around good axe. If you'd like to check out Grandfors, Bruks, or any of their products, I'll put a link down in the description box. And to close this off, I'm going to say, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time.